We continue to follow breaking news in North Haven right now. Human remains found inside of a building leveled by an explosion. First responders involved also hurt.
There was a total of 9 officers who were taken to the hospital for various injuries.
Right now, investigators trying to piece together exactly what happened. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Keith Kuhn. Still a very active scene in that North Haven neighborhood. This all started with a police standoff last night. Short time later, a barn on the property exploded. We now know that one person has died. Happened on Quinnipiac Avenue between MacArthur Road and Pitway Lane. Our News 8 team coverage this noon hour begins with News 8's Brian Spiros. He's been at that scene all morning long, has the very latest now on the investigation. Good afternoon, Brian.
Well, good afternoon, Keith. A lot going on with this story for sure. Investigators are still on the scene. If you take a look behind me, we are standing right along Quinnipiac Avenue down at the other end. That is the scene where all of this unfolded last night. We're being kept a distance away from the area. They tell us that the remains of a person were found in one of the structures on the property, but right now we don't have identification. The medical examiner has to figure all that out and determine how the person died. The fire is out for the most part, but there are just some hot spots that crews are keeping an eye on. I want to get right to some video that will give you an idea of what first responders were dealing with last night. You could see the flames and all the smoke, an intense scene leading up to all of it. We're told that a wife was being barricaded inside a home for 3 days. She was able to escape yesterday afternoon. Police were then called to the home. The husband was inside barricading himself at that point. The SWAT team came in and tried to get him to come out of the house and surrender peacefully. That never happened, despite a number of attempts over the course of a few hours. Right around 8:15, as members of the SWAT team were getting close to a barn on the property, that's when there was an explosion. The barn went up in flames, so did the house and a few other structures that were in the yard. When that happened, 9 members of the tactical team were injured and had to be taken to the hospital. We spoke with a man who lives right nearby. He says he had just finished eating dinner when the explosion happened. It was so powerful, it knocked his wife to the floor.
Literally knocked her to the ground. We got her up. I panicked at first and you know, came out, make sure everything was all right. And then everybody kind of started coming out. Not long after that, the police came running down the road telling everybody to get back in their house. Another explosion may go off. And then slowly people started coming back out to see what was going on.
But she was not, just to clarify, she was not in the home at the time of this incident. She was not. I know there were some other reports out there that this was a hostage situation. No, she was not in the residence. This was a lone subject in a barricaded situation.
The official there talking about the wife, saying she was not inside one of those structures when this explosion happened. Right now, we don't know exactly what went off inside that barn, which caused that explosion to happen. The investigation is ongoing. There are a lot of moving parts with this story, as you can imagine, and all of that has to be put together, which will take some time. That investigation is ongoing. We should mention this morning, if we come back live, the Quinnipiac Avenue is essentially open to traffic, but further down the road, as I just showed you a moment ago, that area is blocked off. So if you do come down this way, there is a detour you need to be mindful of. That is the very latest. Reporting live from North Haven, I'm Brian Spiros. Keith, back to you.
Brian, thank you. That blast left 9 first responders from both North Haven and East Haven injured. They were all taken to Yale New Haven Hospital, and that's where we find News 8's Ken Pierce this afternoon. Good afternoon, Ken.
Good afternoon to you, Keith. When you look at the damage there in North Haven, it's pretty amazing that the injuries weren't more severe than they are. Yale New Haven Hospital not putting out a lot of details just yet about the individual injuries, but they are saying that they are treating 9 different police officers, and it looks like everybody is eventually going to be okay here. Hospital saying they come from 3 different towns. Police are saying that, actually. The first selectman in North Haven already praising how well the officers from all these different towns work together. You see, when something big like this happens in a smallish town like North Haven, they call in a special weapons and tactics team made up of officers from all across the area. That is who was closest to this barn when it exploded.
The team that was handling this incident is the South Central Regional SWAT team. It is made up of 6 communities. We have 5 East Haven officers that are currently still hospitalized. We have 3 North Haven officers that are currently hospitalized, and an officer from Brantford. They all did suffer injuries. They were consistent with the blast.
Now, the mayor of East Haven tells News 8 that 2 of his officers were already treated and released. 3 more are still in the hospital. 2 of them have broken legs, according to the mayor. First Selectman Frieda in North Haven described the injuries to his officers as cuts, abrasions, and possible concussions, but nothing that seems life-threatening. We are not getting a lot of detail about Yale New Haven Hospital at this point. The hospital's official word right now is that everyone is in fair condition. Again, Yale New Haven Hospital treated 9 officers, all told. 5 of them from East Haven, 3 of them from North Haven, and 1 of them from Branford. Live outside Yale New Haven Hospital, I'm Ken Pierce, News 8.